What's up, squad? And welcome to episode 2 of The Bay Necessities, Things I Feel Like You Should Know. If it's your first time here, welcome to the club. If love, light, and exceptional vibes are your jam, I think you'll enjoy it here. If you've already liked, subscribed, followed, and sent me messages of encouragement like so many of you did after my first episode, I see you, I hear you, I thank you, and I love you. Your support excites me, and I want to be consistent in my habit and goal of showing up to provide the unsolicited information that I have promised you. So once again, here I am, back through your speakers, but this time we're going to be talking about forming habits to reach our goals and why I've decided to start my New Year's resolutions in October rather than waiting 3 more months to January. I've got my cup of lavender chamomile tea. Do you have yours? Let's get comfortable and get into it. I'm a wife, dog mom, and professional real estate consultant who's using this life to make meaningful connections and help my fellow humans. Whether it's obsessing over real estate trends or raving about my favorite vegan queso, you can always count on me to have an opinion or some information that you probably didn't ask me for. Thanks so much for choosing to join me today. My name is Leilani Bay Metcalf, and you're tuned into The Bay Necessities, Things I Feel Like You Should Know. October marks the beginning of so many of my favorite things I think are most beautiful about the year, honestly. I love the fall. 100-degree temperature days are hopefully behind us. Fingers crossed, hopefully I didn't just jinx us. We already had a false fall one time here in Texas this year. Hopefully this is legit this time. Another one of my favorite things is that we can comfortably sit on our patios, porches, decks, cheers our glasses, and watch football, play in costumes. Spooky season is upon us. And Queen Mariah Carey is quickly defrosting so she can be ready in time for us for Christmas. But one of my favorite personal things about October is that it's National Financial Planning Month. What is that, you ask? Let me tell you. National Financial Planning Month begins on October 1st and coincides with the beginning of the new fiscal year for our U.S. government and many companies. It's a time when companies go over budgeting and financial reports to establish the financial health of their business. It's a time to see where you came from, where you currently stand, and make decisions about where you want to go moving forward. As a real estate business owner, I have adopted these same practices. October is my time to evaluate what I've done and set new goals. I ask myself questions like, how many people did I help accomplish their real estate goals this year? How did I show up to serve and give back? How will I double down in my new year to ensure I serve X amount of people? And what daily habits must I engage to make sure I'm hitting my targets? While I have gotten better at examining, nurturing, and building my business, for some reason I've always left my quote-unquote personal goals for January 1st. So what's been the result of that in my life? My business has grown, but ultimately my business can only grow to the extent that I do. So, if it's important to my business and the quality of my life for my mind, body, and soul to be properly nurtured and nourished, why didn't I adopt the new dietary plans? Why didn't I lose the weight? Why didn't I meditate? Why didn't I finish reading the books that I planned to read last January 1st? And the simple answer is that I set the personal goals, but failed to consistently take action in the everyday habits required to actually get them done. Aristotle once said, "Excellence is an art won by training and habituation. We do not act rightly because we have virtue or excellence, but rather we have those things because we have acted rightly. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit." End quote. So, one example I like to give is that I don't believe that I'm inherently good-natured. Now look, I'm not speaking for all of humanity, just myself, so hear me out. In my opinion, when I was little, I was a terror. I came out of my mom very large. We're talking a 10-pound baby, and very in charge. I came into this world like I'd been here before and had a vendetta. I didn't even like to share. I would be like, no, this is mine. Sharing is not caring, and you can come at me, bro, if you want to catch these hands. I'm telling you this because it is literally the opposite of who and what you probably know me to be today. Why? Because I had parents who constantly and consistently made an effort to instill good values in me. They taught me the importance of sprinkling my words with kindness and loving others. They taught me about Christ, which, don't run away, I promise I'm not going to Bible beat you here. But it was through their training and habituation that eventually kindness was a first nature of mine rather than a fleeting thought or a non-existent one at all. Showing up as the person you want to be takes time and practice. Some say it takes 7 days or 21 days to establish a habit. I'm partial to the theory that it takes 66 days to form a habit. So my question to myself this year is, why wait until January to start being a better version of myself when I can start now? What is so magical about January 1st that it's going to all of a sudden make me lock in new habits that I've never practiced before? It's not a special day. It's an illusion of a special day. Now, keep in mind, I think every day is special and a blessing from the heavens. But you're not just going to automatically wake up on January 1st and have mastered your secret sauce when you've not been in the kitchen practicing the recipe. It's not practical. Like me, you've probably struggled to find parking at the gym the first week of the new year. Everybody and their mama is up in there and determined as all get out to finally lose the weight and be consistent in their goals. By February, there are lots more parking spaces and open ellipticals and treadmills, and within 6 months, 80% of the people will have abandoned the goal altogether. They'll say it's because of lack of time or motivation. The reality is that it's a lack of planning and execution. Motivation is fleeting and will only take you so far. The real results are found in planning and taking action. That training and habituation that Aristotle mentioned. So, this October, I'm business planning and encompassing my personal goals because I know that both are dependent on each other for my personal success and for me to show up as the person that I want to be. I'm not waiting until January to start my New Year's resolutions. I'm going to give myself a 3-month head start at greatness. Here's the fun part. I invite you to join me and do the same. Why wait? How amazing will we feel 3 months from now when we've got at least 66 days of new habits under our belt? I bet you it's going to be a lot easier to maintain those habits come January 1st if we start today. So, ask yourself, what's important to you? What goals do you want to achieve? What is the current financial health of your business? What does your personal life look like? Where do you want to be, and how do you want to feel when we revisit this same topic next October? What habits will you begin today to ensure for a better tomorrow. So that's it. That's the episode. I want you to know that I believe in you, I believe in us, and I believe in our abilities. If you have any questions, need encouragement, or just want to chat, you can reach me on Twitter at bay_necessities or email me at baynecessities@gmail.com. Please like, follow, and subscribe if you want to stay up to date on what I think you should know next. And until next time, I leave you with a quote from the inspirational Jackie Moon. Everybody love everybody.